Welcome to the 2023 graduation ceremony of the Barber and Beauty Institute of New York. We are a full-service, vocational training facility with a barber shop open to the public with supervised by NYS licensed barber instructors. We have a rich history training barbers who have gone on to own some of the most successful barbershops and businesses in the New York area. Becoming a licensed barber offers several benefits, including professional credibility. A barber license demonstrates that you have completed the necessary training and education required to practice as a professional barber. It adds credibility and trustworthiness to your services, making clients more likely to choose you over unlicensed individuals. Skill development. Barbering programs and licensing requirements involve extensive training in haircutting techniques, styling, sanitation, and customer service. Through these programs, you develop and refine your skills, enabling you to provide high-quality services to your clients. Increased job opportunities. Many barbershops, salons, and grooming establishments require barbers to hold a valid license. By obtaining your license, you open doors to a wider range of job opportunities in established barbering establishments, as well as the potential to start your own barbershop or salon. Holding a barber license assures clients that you have undergone proper training, adhere to industry standards, and prioritize their health and safety. This can foster trust and loyalty among your clientele, leading to repeat business and positive referrals. Overall, obtaining a barber license not only validates your skills and expertise, but also opens up a world of opportunities for professional growth, legal compliance, and client satisfaction in the field of barbering. To the melody of pomp and circumstance, let us embrace the rhythm of our achievements and the symphony of our dreams. Today, we walk the stage not just with our white barber jackets, but with the promise of greatness written in our hearts. Our journey has been filled with hard work, determination, and unwavering dedication. As the notes of this tune guide us forward, let us remember that the music of our lives is composed by our choices and conducted by our passions. With every step, we are harmonizing our past accomplishments with the crescendo of our future aspirations. Let us dance to the rhythm of possibility, let us sing the lyrics of courage, and let us play the instruments of ambition. We stand at the threshold of endless opportunities, equipped with the education, skills, and resilience to compose a life of success and fulfillment. As we march to the beat of this moment, let us remember that our future is a symphony yet to be written, a masterpiece we have the privilege to compose. So, graduates, let's walk this stage with heads held high, hearts full of hope, and a melody of greatness echoing in our souls. Congratulations to us all.
Great afternoon, all. I am so excited today. Ask me why. Well, I am celebrating amazing students. These students had some highs and had some lows. And this year's theme was never give up. No matter what you go through in life, you're always going to have ups and downs, but you have to push through, because me and Mr. Felder did. We pushed through. We never thought that we'd be here doing this, celebrating y'all. So I want everyone in here to give our graduates an applaud and yourself applaud. Because no one can do it alone. At this time, I'm going to call up my sister, who's been with us from the very beginning. And that's my sister, Shayla Scott. Shayla has been with us from the first graduation. She has also been with us through just celebrating events. She never said no. Never said no. She said, I gotta check my calendar. Sis, I'm available. I got you. And always came through. It takes people like her. Never give up. You got this, sis. Encouragement. So I want to bring my sister to the stage as our mistress of ceremony.
Come on, y'all can do better than that for Mrs. Felder. Founder, Mr. and Mrs. Felder, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed graduates who've already given yourselves a round of applause, but I'd like to see you do it one more time, because this is a noble calling. You are in the empowerment business. It is because of people like you that we get to come out and look like this in the rain. So we thank you. And for those who have been behind you from day one, your day ones are in this building, and some people may not have been able to make it. So I want you to give them a round of applause for making it possible for you to get to this point today. And of course, we have to say thank you to the power couple, Mr. and Mrs. Felder, the prime example of excellence knowing no boundaries. And as she stated, I've been here 18 years looking into the beautiful faces of people just like you. They've been here 19. And they have been driven to serve their community. Matter of fact, I do believe they have a barber apprenticeship now with high school students. Yes. So, and Cynthia with her style keeping app, and Chris with his book, The Gift Within Your Hands, selflessly giving you the gift to now take it out into the world and use for your people. So one more time for the power couple, whose prime example of excellence knowing no boundaries, Mr. and Mrs. Felder. And I'm not the only one standing here today who is uber proud of you and all that you've done, your hard work and honing your skills. I'm going to bring them up one at a time so that they can congratulate you and give you some of the best 3-minute speeches you have ever heard in your entire life. All right? And we'll start with Alicia Heinman. Yes, give her some. Assemblywoman, District 29, Alicia Heinman.
Congratulations is a word, but we must make sure we practice that. So to the parents, to the loved ones, to the children, let the children scream, let them cry, it's okay. This is a celebration. Thank you for putting up with them. because every test that they took, you probably felt the brunt of it. Every time they had to make sure that all their equipment was together, you had to deal with that. And today is about them, so be nice to them today because they made it. No matter what you went through, no matter how hard it seemed, this is your finish line. But there's more work ahead because you have to make sure you give back. Give back to those individuals that say they can't do it or they can't make it. Make sure you pour into them like someone poured into you. To the faculty, thank you. To the faculty, you made it through the pandemic. You did it. You worked with them. And this is also the fruits of your labor, so thank you for that. And for the founders, I remember someone coming to me, how many years ago was that, Mr. Felder? 19 years ago, he had a barbershop in Hempstead. He said, I want to open a school. And I was like, I don't think we have any black-owned barber schools in the state of New York. Why would you want to do that? And so the paperwork, and we know with proprietary schools how much paperwork you had to do, your enrollment agreements, your catalog, they did everything together. And who knew that this would be the product of your labor? They literally started at the bottom, and now they're here. And not only are they at the top, but they give back. They make sure they're involved in accreditation. They make sure the industry understands that it's not one way. Look how diverse this group is. I'm sorry, Shayla, you said 3 minutes. Look how diverse this group is, and look how they've made it to the finish line. I'm an assemblywoman in Queens. I represent Laurelton, Rosedale, Springfield Gardens, Addersley, Hollis, and Jamaica. I have barbershops up and down my commercial corridor, and it's always a joy when I see the certificates on the wall from this school, because I know how hard they worked to start this. And I know that some of you are going to open your own businesses. Some of you may start off, in a barbershop, but you're going to open your own shop. That entrepreneurial spirit is what makes this country so great. You are what makes this country so great. Remember that anytime there's a closed door, then there's an open window for you somewhere. Remember that. And as Assemblywoman Taylor Darling couldn't be here today because she's officiating a wedding, but she told me to make sure she told you congratulations, class of 2023, onwards and upwards. This school is just a small part of your life, but you can make it bigger when you give back and show others how they can be as successful as you. Thank you for allowing me these few words. Congratulations, the class of 2023.
One more time for my soror, Alicia Heinman. And then we're going to move on to Nassau County Legislator, Celia Bino. Is she here? She's...
Greetings, good afternoon. It is indeed a pleasure to be here. Every time I hear that song, Pomp and Circumstance, it gives me a sense of excitement. Graduations give me a sense of excitement because it doesn't mark the end, it marks the beginning of the journey. And you are tooled, you are properly trained. When I looked at the curriculum to which the Felders provide to you, it's not just about enhancing. It's about entrepreneurial spirit, as it was mentioned before. You've been tooled and gifted with the finance experience that you need to move on and go forward. But most important, as enhancement specialists, I want to just share a story with you about how important your endeavor is and how important your craft is. You'll have the unique opportunity to give people confidence, bolster their confidence. And in some cases, you'll have the opportunity to actually restore dignity. A quick story is back in 2003, I was a shoulder-length hair woman that spent a lot of time in a beauty parlor. at least 2 hours each week or every other week. But I was stricken with breast cancer, and the treatment was going to require some of the harshest chemotherapy one could get. And the doctor said, you will lose your hair, and you won't have any for a period of maybe about 6 months or longer. And he said, the best thing you can do is get ahead of it. Don't let it fall out from the shoulder length. Go and get it cut. And to God be the glory, there was a neighborhood barber, one that I knew very well, that I trusted to cut my hair. And when he cut my hair and he finished with my style, and I looked in the mirror, I knew I could walk out of that place with my head held up high, but most importantly, that I knew that I can continue a journey, a long journey that was going to have a lot of ups and downs, but I had confidence. I had confidence not only because I was a God-fearing woman, but I had confidence because I had a hairstyle that was ready for the streets, ready to go out and meet the public. So I challenge each and every one of you, meet your customer right where they are. Restore their dignity, give them the confidence that they need, because you have every single thing that you need inside of you in this moment to do that. So may God bless you and on your continued journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Celia. And we're going to interrupt the flow for a second because I don't know if you know, but our commencement speaker was to fly in from LA today, and because of the bad weather, he's not able to join us here physically. So as we find his bio, I'm just going to once again reiterate, as you step into the world of barbering and beauty, I want to remind you of something essential, and that is in the importance of looking to the Most High. No matter what your beliefs may be, whether you find strength and faith in your inner spirit or in a higher purpose, remember your journey is not one that you take alone. And who can speak volumes about that is our international educator, motivational speaker, and currently the head barber on the hit television show All American. He has also assisted such clients as Wells Fargo, NBC, and ABC, and that's just to name a few. He has an incredible ability to connect with the hearts and minds of his audience. It's his way with the words that motivates people to take action. This man was fresh out of barber college at the age of 19. He opened his first barbershop, followed by 3 more shops over the next 4 years. Some of his clients, Daniel Ezra, Tay Diggs, Morris Chestnut, Sean Puffy Combs, and the late Tupac and Biggie. He dedicates his success to his mother, a pillar in his life who taught him the value of work and enduring tenacity. Today, he is here to speak into your spirit with what Mama used to say, and to move you beyond the limitations of traditional best practices by setting breakthrough objectives so you can achieve the maximum success. So listen closely, and joining us by Zoom, please welcome Darren D.L. Master Barber Lyons.
Are we live? I'm not sure am I live, but I'm gonna go ahead and go on anyway. What's happening, what's happening, what's happening? Barber and Beauty Institute of New York. I would like to say thank God. First of all, give honor to God for just having me here today for this blessed, amazing event. I would just like to thank God for him for that, first of all. And then today's graduates, I want to thank you guys for your undying determination to get to going where you want to go, to doing the things that you want to do, to change your life for the better, for your family, for a legacy, creating a legacy for yourself, and family members and friends. They couldn't do it without your support. Some people had to do it without some support, but they here. And I just want to say, first of all, thank you guys for showing up and supporting these young men, beautiful young men and young women. I can't see you, but guess what? You could see me. And that's the most important thing. I really, really, truly wanted to be there today for you And me and Mrs. Felder, and I want to say thank you for Mr. and Mrs. Felder because of everything that you guys have done and tried to do. They spent a lot of money trying to get me there, and last night it just didn't seem to work out. But I wanted to talk to you about today is your future. I want to talk to you today about where you're going. I want to talk to you about today about the destiny that you are on your that you understand that you are a part of the community, not just a barber. You are part of the community, and we as barbers, master barbers, stylists, are that community. See, what I'm looking at right now and what I'm feeling right now is we need a new breed of barbers. We need a new breed of generation of barber because for some reason we kind of went to the left or went to the right, and now popularity is the new currency. But you need to understand something, graduates. Your popularity is not the new currency. It's your character. It's your values. And your character and values are going to pay you for a lifetime. And the more you value yourself, and the more you build value in yourself, people are going to pay you to perform it. There's back in the day, and this is dating me, but the servicemen, when they were guarding a specific building or whatever, they would always say, "Halt, who goes there?" And they're asking you the question, who are you? I'm a master barber. I'm Darren Lyons. Where are you going? The question is, I'm asking you as a barber, where are you going? You want to know where you're going. You don't want to know where you're in. You want to know where you're going. See, there's a lot of people roaming around aimlessly, but you know exactly where you're going. You know exactly what you're doing. But I'm speaking to a new set of barber. I'm speaking to a new generation of barber. And this new generation barber is doing something totally different. You guys are the best barbers I've ever seen in my life. You are the best stylists that I've ever seen in my life. But some of you, not you, I'm talking about the ones outside them doors. I'm talking about the ones outside that stadium, outside that hall, are some of the worst businessmen and businesswomen I've ever seen in my life. Because we are not focusing on business. We're focusing on popularity. We're not focusing on business. We're focusing on Instagram. We're focusing on Facebook. But listen, those customers, those everyday customers, the teachers, the doctors, the lawyers, the trash man, the city officials that came to support you, come to your shop to get a haircut. They are your community. Those are the celebrities. Too many of us, and I'm not talking about y'all. That's why I believe, and I'm speaking into existence, this new breed of generation of barber is going to do it a lot different. Because everything is based around your character. And if you don't understand what character means, I'm getting ready to break it down for you. Character is a set of values, a standard that's unwavering. And when you have a set of values and a standard that's unwavering, then guess what? A great barber, a great stylist with good character, good standards, that is unwavering, guess what? They're going to show up on time. They're going to anticipate their customers' needs. They're going to communicate. It's not about them. It's about the client. We're going to be this barber, this generation of barber, the ones I'm talking to right now, I'm speaking into existence that customer service is the most important. I'm speaking into existence that we start dressing better, looking better, feeling good about our craft, because our forefathers of barbers have left this barber industry in our care. And we have to uplift it, not bring it down. The new set of barbers, I'm telling you, if you guys take care of your business and do what you're supposed to do, you will never, ever be hungry. Your bank account will grow. I'm speaking to a new set of barbers that you become businessmen and businesswomen. Because although popularity is the new currency, I want you to take those 150,000 followers and go to the bank and see if you can get a home loan. No, you can't. You get a home loan through dollars, dinero, cheese, and dough. And the way you get that is by showing up to work. The way you get that by being a good steward, treating people right, respecting people. I want you to understand something, that do not be afraid to make mistakes. I'm going to leave you with some notes that I want you to live by. You have to embrace your mistakes. You have to embrace them. You have to embrace them. Number one, embrace your mistakes. Number two, don't allow your mistakes to hinder you or halter you from growing and glowing. See, a lot of times we are afraid to make mistakes, but then we can't grow. So I want you to understand, learn from your mistakes. Don't wallow in it. See, sometimes when we make mistakes, I'm a firm believer is if I made a mistake, and there's an old saying that says this, don't cry over spilled milk. Well, see, I'm not the type of person who wants to cry over spilled milk. I'll just clean it up and get another glass. There's an old saying that says this, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Continue to educate yourself. Continue to keep learning. Always be a lifetime student, never accepting a diploma. A diploma is just a piece of paper. But wisdom, knowledge, and understanding will always keep you growing, will always keep you glowing. Listen, we have to connect with our communities. We have a disconnect in our communities today. This is the reason why I'm so supportive of the Barber and Beauty Institute of New York, is because they promote excellence. They promote character. They promote business. They promote protecting the client. They promote customer service. Folks, I want you to understand something. The longer you are in this industry and the harder that you work, you'll put yourself in a position, because what I want to see for you is I want to see you help your community. I want to see you help your family. I want to see you bless your family. I want to see you have balance in your life. And I'm going to speak on that real quick because I have about another 5 minutes. But I want you to balance yourself. And the reason why I want you to balance yourself, because balance is going to be something that's going to make or break you. Too many barbers today spend more time in the barbershop than they do at home. You have longer relationships with the person that you work next to than your own family. You have more of a connection, and that should not be. You have to have enough balance to value yourself enough to know what your value is, so you can charge the right amount of money so you don't have to be in no shop 10 and 12 hours a day. That makes no sense. It's because you're not charging the right price. I want you to understand, when you have balance, I want you to be able to control your own time. Zig Ziglar said this, if you do what you ought to do, when you ought to do it, there'll come a time you can do what you want to do when you want to do it. Doing your ought to do's is what got you in that seat today. Doing your ought to do's is what got you your diploma today, which you're about to receive, your ought to do's. Everybody's not going to believe in your dreams. Everybody's not going to believe in your goals. Everybody's not going to be going with you. That's called life. But you got to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to believe. You got to have crazy faith. There's going to be some ups and some downs. There's going to be some wins and there's going to be some losses. That's called life. I want you to understand something. Let your yeses be your yeses and your no's be your no's. What do you mean, DL? I'm about to tell you. Your yes obligates you. Stop throwing your yeses around everywhere, because your yes obligates you and your no's releases you. See, a lot of people, when they say no, and the reason why a lot of people say yes is because they don't want somebody to feel a certain way about them. They don't want the peer pressure. They don't want somebody to unfollow them. If you say no, and they don't want to be your friend or be your sister or be your brother, then listen, don't worry about that. Keep it moving. You can't stop being my brother. We brother and sisters by blood. But your friends, listen, they wasn't your friends in the first place. You don't have to try to impress anybody. You don't have to try to impress anybody. But when you start exercising no more, you get more time out your 24 hours a day. You got to ask yourself, is life beating me or am I beating life? I believe that, and I'm speaking into existence, that I want you to actually be beating life, kicking life's butt. I got 2 more minutes and I just want to drop this on you. I just want to drop this on you. Number one, clean out all negative clutter in your life. Clean out all negative clutter in your mind. Number two, this is a big one. You're not taking notes, but I always want you to remember this. Don't allow negative people to download negative thoughts on your mental hard drive without your permission. Don't allow negative people to download negative thoughts on your mental hard drive without your permission. You got passwords for everything else. Have a password on your mental. Protect your mind. Don't let people constantly keep dumping their negative energy on you, and then here you come when you need something. You listen to everybody else, but when you need something, nobody's there. Don't allow that. Number three, protect your mindset at all costs. Protect your mindset at all costs. Number four, organize your thoughts. Number five, wake up every day with an optimistic attitude. No, I wasn't able to make it to New York. No, I wasn't able to get there the way I was supposed to get. God had a plan, and that's called life. But guess what? Mrs. Felder, she did what she had to do. Matthew did what he had to do. And the rest of the Barber Institute of New York, y'all did what y'all had to do to get me on this line, on this live, on this Zoom. Be optimistic. Give more and expect nothing in return. I'll say that one more time because that's what I want to leave you with right now. Give more and expect nothing in return. What that means is constantly keep giving, constantly keep loving, constantly keep putting out positive energy. Give, just give, and good things are going to come to you. I'm so proud of you graduates. I'm so proud of the barbers that actually like one of my mentees who graduated, Ty. I'm so proud of you, brother, because you're constantly giving. You're constantly helping. If you can lean, you can clean. Folks, clean up. Be a great manager. Be a great manager of other people's things. You don't have to be a boss. Be a great manager. And when you show that you can be a great manager, God is going to bless you with your own. A lot of barbers today, it ain't my shop, so they not going to clean. It ain't mine, so they not going to do. Be a good steward. Clean just because it's the right thing to do. Pick up because it's the right thing to do. And I believe that you're going to be so successful. And I believe this is your day. This is your hour. And family, thank you for supporting your barbers, your sons, your daughters. Because mastery is on its way. I'm DL Master Barber from LAX, about to head to my next flight. Mrs. Fielder, thank you. Mr. Fielder, thank you. And the Barber Institute of New York, thank you so much. I love you guys. God bless.
One more time for DL. There's going to be yeses and there's going to be nos. What did Coco Gauff say yesterday? She said those that said no, she couldn't do it. They thought they were pouring water on her fire, but they were throwing gas on her fire and blowing it up, and she won. So there's your message from Darren Lyons, DL Master Barber. Now we're going to turn to Mayor Waylon Hobbs. Mayor of the Incorporated Village of Hempstead.
Good evening, good afternoon rather. Let's give our graduates a big hand. As mayor of the Incorporated Village of Hempstead, we want to say congratulations to the Felders. Let's give them a hand. Hempstead is their home of their business, so let's give them a round of applause. I'm not going to be before you long. I want to say to the graduates, you have undertaken a noble profession. I think of it even as a ministry, because you have the ability to take someone that has had a bad day or bad situation, and just by a fresh cut, a nice hairdo, you can change their bad day to a great day. And so remember that when dealing with your customers, that if you never become the barber of the stars, you have the ability to make a normal person feel like they're a star. So again, congratulations and God bless you.
All right, we're doing really well with the 3-minute speeches, y'all. Let's give it up for the 3-minute speeches. Lamont Johnson and Loyanne Mensa, coming to us from Supreme Solutions Group. Oh, there you go.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Oh, man, it's an honor and a privilege to be here. Another round of applause for our graduates. My name is Lamont Johnson. I'm here from Supreme Solutions Group, and it's an honor to be here with you today. You know, I want to give a big recognition to the Felder family for even creating something like this. Like everybody that came before us and spoke about your value, potential value to our communities, I really want you to take that to heart. Because while most people may be coming to you to look for an external uplift, it's deeper than that. You see, when someone feels good, obviously they do better. So now leaving you sharing your gift and your ability to create with them, they actually trusted you in a time where they wouldn't even show up and look the way they look to some people if it wasn't for you, their ability to trust you. Okay? So I want you to know that ultimately your legacy will probably live way after you, because now you have all these people who have left your presence and enhancing society. You're talking about more people living within their gift, more people being able to put their shoulders back because of what you did for them. So I want to celebrate you today and give yourselves a round of applause again, because the level of your work is going to be way bigger than you actually can see in a mirror. But then on the other side of that, like, what happens to your life if you don't take your life serious about planning for your future goals? You see, I started a financial education company because I come from a wealthy family. You know, working in corporate America, busting my tail for income, it's one thing to earn money, but nobody talks to you what to do with money. Okay, so now that all of you are becoming professionals and all of you here are going to be professionals in your industry, the question is, what do you do with the resources that you're about to accumulate from adding value to the community to be able to create the lifestyle that you want? And that's a big deal, because oftentimes many people in your profession, because they get a lot of cash, they usually go off the grid. And off the grid usually means that there's going to come a time when you want to scale your business, and you're going to need capital, and you're going to want a business to operate without you, and you're not structured the right way to be able to get more capital because you're using shoe boxes, putting money under the mattress. Okay? There's going to come a time in your life where you want a mortgage for your family, but because you're not structured the right way and you're not educated about these things, you won't be able to get a mortgage. So we want to make sure that doesn't happen to you. Am I making sense? And that's why we're here today. The Barber and Beauty Institute really believes in you, and the education is lifelong. So what we want to do is we want to invite everyone in here, not just the graduates, but everyone in here, to get more financially educated. And why is that important? Because yes, you could go on social media right now and get all the financial advice in the world. But we can all agree that if financial advice alone worked, society would be a lot different. So we want to share a workshop that we put together virtually on October 7th at 7 p.m. All of you should have a flyer right now. If you could just pull the flyer out, you should see it has a barcode on the front of it, a QR code, excuse me. Take a picture of that flyer immediately and register for that workshop. We're going to go over everything you should know about money so that money doesn't take ownership of your life. You can create with the money that you earn. Does that make sense? Awesome. God bless all of you. Have an amazing day. Thank you for your time. Take care. So look, I'm going to call an audible here. You see this award? This is our Power Couple Award. Folks, For years, this industry has been overlooked, underserved, right? Undervalued. And you have two individuals who put an institution together and is championing your craft globally. And I think it's only fitting that we all stand to our feet, stand to our feet, stand to our feet, stand to our feet, and show them some respect. You see, the level of commitment it takes to go against the grain, to stand with people who society most likely wouldn't even entertain in corporate, but see the beauty in you and be able to transform you is something that we cannot take for granted. So I want to bring up the Felder family and present them with this award because they are championing your industry, your life, and your future. Salute to you. God bless you. I will help you. Welcome. God bless you, man. Thank you for everything.
You know you'll have to do it again, right? Give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Felder. Now we're going to move on and bring Simone Henderson to the stage. She's going to expound in a poem exactly what the theme of today is all about, never giving up.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hello. Sorry, bear with me for a second. My name is Simone Henderson. I am a licensed cosmetologist for over 20 years. I decided to go back to school and get my own master barber license because I love this industry. And I wanted to expand on my own skill set so that I can help my community look and feel their best. I have a little poem from the Felders, not a little poem. Nothing's ever little. Don't ever forget that. So I apologize. Put big in front of everything. All right? All my pages here? Okay. Never give up. In the face of trials when skies are gray, when challenges test and lead astray, a whisper inside, a fear burning bright, say never give up, keep reaching for the light. Through storms that rage and mountains tall, when doubts arise and hopes may fall, the heart's quiet anthem, a resolute cry, never give up, let determination fly. With every stumble, every setback faced, with courage and grit, dreams shall be chased. For the essence of the resolute words, never give up, is where strength unfurls. So forge ahead, embrace the fight, ignite your spirit with undying might. In the tapestry of perseverance, weave your thread, for never give up is the credo ahead. The Felders. I want you to know and understand that you are more than just a barber. You are a herald to your community, a doctor, a therapist, a coach, a mentor, and at times a big brother or big sister. You provide a safe space for those in need. You build confidence. You have the ability to transform lives with just a flick of your wrist. The responsibility can be heavy at times. You will encounter obstacle and difficult times. In those moments, lean on the words from this poem, never give up. Give yourself grace. Take time to do the things for yourself so that you can set the example of what never give up looks like. So for the young boy starting school, or the teenager going on his first date with the girl he has a crush on in math class, or that young man that's interviewing for that job that will forever change his life,
They will never give up because you never gave up. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, Simone. And I've spent the last 30 years in New York radio at KISS FM, WBLS, and now I'm at 94.7 The Block. And at the end of every broadcast day, I share something called a sisterly kiss, which is a progressive thought for the day. And I just was inspired by Simone to share these words with you because along life's roads, it's not going to be what we expect. There's going to be a loop called confusion, speed bumps called failure, caution lights called family. But if you have a spare called determination, an engine called perseverance, insurance called faith, and that driver called Jesus, you'll make it to that place called success. I just felt in my spirit to leave you with that today, because now the moment you have been waiting for has arrived. The presentation of certificates of our BBINY graduates. Renelle?
Good afternoon, everyone. Y'all don't sound excited. Good afternoon. Okay, as I call your name, would you please come to the stage? I'm going to ask the graduates if you would just stand, please. Irma Veronica Aguilar. Monique Chantal Benjamin. Muhammad Bouyan. Kiara Blue. Samuel Blue. Casey Brandy Marte. Jerron Butler. John Calderon. Christopher Callanan. Jelani Campbell. Anthony Castro. Alan Caves. Elijah Curtis. Desai Detue Hibbert. Xander Doblado. Cordell Faint Ferguson. Kyle Folks. Tashara Gilliard. Karen Glasgow. Nelson Gonzalez.
You do want another go on that, don't you?
Nicholas Jackson. Jalen Hashing. Sabrina Johnson. Quanisha Drew. Elle La Rochelle. Terrence Liverman. Brandon Lloyd. Tasha Matos. Alexandra Millings. Jeremy Morris. Bilal Muhammad. Tamika Nelson. Anibal Nieves. Larry Outler. Sage Paul. Juan Para. Laura Clarabelle Reyes. Dwayne Sayre. Anthony Sands. Jose Santos. Danielle Scorsia. Reginald Sinclair. William Smith. LeBaron Spencer Williams. Brandon Tamburino. Lachey Taylor. Joseph Thomas. Jonathan C. Williams.
You do want another go on that, don't you?
Ronald Wright. And now our master barber practitioners. Kevis Alvarado. Monique Anderson. Jose Gonzalez Cruz. Cesar J. Alvarez de la Rosa. Kelvin Gomez. Simone Henderson. Argelis Manuel Hugon. Segundo Jimenez. Juan Jose Villalta Reyes. Garcon Rodriguez.
have to join me on that next mic. This is a very special moment. Mr. Felder, I just want to say to you, you did an amazing job on this next two graduates. And we're going to call Dr. Wortham, if she can come up to the stage, please, and Miss Jackson, if they can come up to the step. Is Dr. Wynn in the house? At this moment, we're going to share something with you before we call up these two other students. Let's just look here.
This is the first time we have actually a private sector. We're in the private sector. We're actually a full-fledged vocational barbering facility where we actually train people to be licensed barbers. And then we're in a partnership with the public school. That's the first ever. With that synergy, we feel like this is going to be great for not only the community, but also for the students itself.
Some people just think it's just about the clippers and the trimmers, and it's more than that. You know what I'm saying? It's how you conversate with other people. And career-wise, I'm trying to get experience. I want something that can hold my own if I try to do something new, like construction, carpentering, anything. And I know this, especially since it's in school and I don't have to go to another place, this would be a good, asset for me.
With that start someone at 18 as opposed to 21 or older, that's important because now you give them a pathway, a vehicle, instant employment upon graduation, which you can go to college with it. It's a trade. You can go to college with it. And the fact that they're going to graduate with a diploma and have a vocational and technical endorsement, that's huge.
So at this moment, I would like
Anderson Flores and Kayeen Wallace.
Okay, so the reason that why we brought these two gentlemen up here, and I want to say thank you to Dr. Wortham, Dr. Cassandra Jackson, Dr. Wynn, those of the Roseville School District that actually partnered with us in terms of helping provide a barber program in the high school. We want a phenomenal curriculum. And this is the first year we actually done the program. They were 12th graders. Okay, now these two gentlemen here, they just graduated in June. All right? They are currently apprentice barbers, and they're going for the master license. Now they're going from, and this is called scaling, going your milestones in life. They just completed high school, diploma, they have their graduation going on. Now they're going to take that off and show you now that they are apprentice barbers. So let's give a hand for them. Now, these these two men have such amazing confidence. I'm just gonna ask you a question.
Yeah, I do.
So within another 6 months, we have a travel license and a master barber license. You know how powerful that is? You're able to open a barbershop within the next 6 months. And I know some investors out there that's willing to work with you. All right? You're going to have his master license before he got his driver's license. So my point is, this is so powerful. I just want to give them a hand. Dr. Williams, Mr. Dr. Jackson, I really appreciate you. And this is all about reaching out to the community. And we really thank Roseville School District for actually working with us. And we really thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't wait to see what your future's going to be. Congratulations, congratulations.
Congratulations to the graduates of the Barber and Beauty Institute of Graduates, you may be seated. And we will now have our staff recognition by our directors, Mr. and Mrs. Christopher D. Felder.
Now, there's so many moving parts. I know you all look at me a lot of things, but there's so many moving parts within the school. And all of them are very, very important. But there's one particular department that actually does the work to get the results that I want. And that's beginning with the instructional staff. So, with that being said, I want to call our first instructor, I'm going to start with the morning instructor. These are just individuals in the morning from 8 to 1. They're going to start the day off. We're going to call her Mrs. LeBaron Spencer Williams. Now this particular instructor, I really appreciate him because he's an amazing barber, amazing instructor. I want to let you know that we all appreciate you. All right, and we got more work to do. All right, congratulations on that. All right, the next one would be Ms. Monique Anderson in the morning, 8 to 1. Thank you. All right, now, this afternoon from 1 to 6. This is the midday. All right, this is where the Baron and Monique hand off the baton and gives it to the next instructor, Mr. Brandon Lloyd. Now, after the Brandon comes in, and there's this instructor, I call him the swing show. Actually, he actually works with the Roosevelt students as well. All right, so we're going to give a big shout out to Mr. Anthony Hicks. Well, I'm truly proud of these four individuals, and actually, one more, two more. They actually graduated from the school. They actually graduated from the school, went back, went to the field, got one first and came back to help on that side. So I really appreciate that. It just shows you what this program can be and will be. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, one more instructor. We have a night class. We have a night class from 6 to 10. So this is Mr. Mason. Now he's a little different. But he didn't graduate from the school, but this is my nephew. I told him prior to open the school. So this is my nephew, Mr. Mason, the night instructor. There's another part within the organization, and basically, this is what makes it really a school, this department here. Without this department, the school would be nothing but a barbershop. I'll repeat that again. What makes this a school is because of this department that we're going to discuss and talk about. That's called the admin department. These are the people. These are people that take a lot of stress off me because they put things in order, and without order, the school could not function the way it does. So with that being said, we're going to call the first administrative assistant, Ms. Barber, Monica Aguilar. Sabrina Johnson. Now, let me say another thing. Since the pandemic, things have changed. Meetings are held, whether or not people work from home. And when the pandemic came, it was told by license department, education department, that a lot of the coursework had to be done online, and to limit the amount of people that's inside the building. So therefore, that's when Zoom became popular. You have virtual assistants and you have virtual employees. Now, half of my administration staff never seen this person live that I'm actually going to mention. The first, all right, now I'm gonna tell you, she lives far. She don't live in Long Island. But I swear, it's the way she works, I swear she in the building. It's Tiffany Cordner. All you got to go, y'all saw her on Zoom, right? I've never personally physically seen her. And she's been working with us since the pandemic. Now, okay, in the same predicament, I've never seen her live either. And all y'all know her. Okay, let's speed up a little bit. Now, these awards, they got the staff, administration, myself, we chose these recognition awards from the graduation class. Now, it's got certain groups, certain categories. So I'm going to start with the highest attendance. I take that very seriously with high attendance. Because your skills got to match your hours. I always say your skills got to match your hours. So therefore, I want to give the highest attendance award out to Xander Dablato. Jonathan Williams. And Lisa Wasaki. Lisa's not here, but if you ever go to, there's a spa by Garden City, in Garden City, Lifetime. Miss Lisa works there. She's the barber inside of that spa. And she would be here, but she has the highest intentions, but let you know, Miss Lisa, if you go there, then you know she went to the school here. Thank you. This award will go to outstanding service. These ones are actually, I looked at as really, we always service our clients, but they really go on beyond. All right, so one of the first ones would be Juwan Butler. Mr. James Hines. And LeBaron Spencer Williams. I'm not sure. Latoya's here? So we're going to move on to Student Achievement Award. These are ones that I feel everybody tried their best. There's some that really try their best. And I'm going to go with, start off Callahan. Kevin Aguilar. Serena Johnson. Al Lomachet. And Lachey Taylor. His name is not here, Van Wheeler. Our next category is entrepreneurs. Entrepreneur. I'm a true entrepreneur by nature. But what I mean now, entrepreneur is someone that actually really takes a risk every day when it comes to business. If you look up the word entrepreneur, it's someone that actually takes a risk to actually make sure that a business enterprise goes the way that they envision. What I mean by entrepreneurs, they got the vision, they start off, but then they move out the way to let other people come in to make the vision. That's a true entrepreneur. Now, there's some students that I've seen with that same spirit. And some of them actually put into place. Some of them got barbershops right now. So I'm going to start with Mr. Elijah Curtis. Muhammad Ruhuyani. This last one I had to really push. I had to really push this student. Not the negative way, but I motivated him. And some days he might have been mad at me, upset at me. Push him, I seen what was in him. He was so happy. He called me, I think 3 months ago. He was trying to open the barbershop, Jamarian cut to my grand opening. Let's bring in Mr. Brandon Tamarino. Congratulations. All right, so personal enrichment, next category. I'd like to call up Ms. Veronica Aguilar, personal enrichment award. Mr. Kyle Folks. Mr. Jeremy Morris. And Mr. Jonathan Williams. image, how important that is. How to look at movement more times with your clients. Physically, improvement. So we're going to choose Mr. Xander Delgado and Mr. Elijah Curtis. Do more ties to school, ties, suits to school, because they were barbers. Now, when I came, I had 2 uncles that were barbers, and how they went to work was white barber jacket, bow tie, briefcase. That's how they went to work. This was in the 70s and 80s. So that professional image has to come back because it got so much respect. And we try to pass it on to this new generation of barbers where you gotta live appropriate for your clients. All right, so congratulations for professional image. All right, this is the last award here. Barbering is an art. It's not like cosmetology. Barbering is a little different. Barbering is an art. And you have to develop that visual. Something called envisioning. Like when I service someone and they describe the haircut they want, I always envision in my mind how their haircut is going to look before you start. That's called envisioning. And what you develop after a while is something called mind-eye coordination. Actually, mind-eye hand coordination. And that's when you actually, after a while, your hand just start moving back based on what you're envisioning. Now, that becomes an art. And angles, if your head is different, beard trims. That's when art becomes an art when you use that reason. And some of you got natural talent, and some of you have developed talent over the years. So those that we consider tonsorial artists, and those that we don't know what that means, tonsorial is another name for a barber. Tonsorial is a barber, tonsorial artist is a barber. So we're gonna call the first one is Tashara Gilliard. Tonsorial artist, Jonathan Calderon. Brandon Lloyd. Tasha Matos. And Azaria Montalvo. Okay, get close to the end. These awards is very dear to me because without individuals such as who we're about to call up, the school wouldn't be what it is. The school would not be what it is without these individuals. And the great thing about this school is we have a connection with the community. The community supports us. That's why I always tell you, when clients walk in, give them the utmost respect because they can go anywhere they want. The clients that come to our school can go anywhere they want. Many of them are very wealthy. They go anywhere. They can choose to come to you for you to learn how to do it. And I recall some that I feel that were essential to our school, and without them, we would not be what we do now. So I'm going to call Mr. Donald Beasley. And I'm not being personal, but he can go anywhere he wants. But he loves coming to our school to get a hot tub shave, a facial massage. I'm not going to tell too much of his business, but he's retired. Thank you, sir. Thank you. they take time out and come to my school religiously. Joanne Val Richard, Mr. Charles Cooper, Mr. Philip Cook, Mike Darby, Keith Dennis, Reverend Lawson, Mr. Mason, and Miss Daphne McGowan. Let's keep a good hand out because without them, we are not successful. This is the community. The instructors themselves, y'all see them every week or two. I want all instructors and the students stand up for these individuals, because without them, Mr. Lawson, if he can stay close, I wouldn't mind if he stay close. We recognize him. Okay, I want to let you know that when I started to school, supported me, that believed in me. At the time, I was called Christopher the Barber. I wasn't Mr. Felder yet. I was Christopher the Barber, or Darnell the Barber. So I went from Darnell the Barber to Mr. Felder so quickly, and I had to adjust to it because these men believed in me and what I would do in the community, and they trusted me. Now, and a lot of them were reverends, such as Mr. Lawson that you see. And many years ago, some of you might have known of a Reverend, he passed away unfortunately, Reverend Timothy White. That was one of my clients. And he believed in the school and how it was going to help the community. Also, there was, I consider, my mentor. One that helps me through the struggles, gives me ideas. I'm an entrepreneur, I got a lot of vision. He helps me wiggle through. And I want you to meet, this is my mentor. If you have never seen him before, I want to bring up Mr. Steve Bullock. He deserved that award because he makes me think further. He let me know what my value is. So thank him and also his lovely wife. I really thank him. All right? And I can't really see the audience, but I'm going to mention briefly, if they hear or not, I call these men boots on the ground. That's in the communities that actually reach out to the young men and young women and actually go into the homes to help. They even have the vision to see when someone may be going astray. And they said, we gotta help. So Mr. Terrell Holloway, if he's here, just let him stand up for me, if he's here. This is the gentleman, and if Flex is here, I'm not sure if Flex, is Mr. Flex here? I call him Flex. Many of you might know in the Houston community, but these I call boots on the ground, where they actually, when they see someone possibly going off, going away, or straight, they go get them, get them help. So we appreciate Terrell. One more, and then we have a special announcement. My barber is here. My barber, his name is Mr. Pilo Harris. If he stand up, that's my barber. His wife is here as well. He keeps me grounded in terms of that work. I always understand that I am a customer. That's important. When you're barber, you realize you're still a customer as well. And treat your clients the proper way. So thank you. All right, we're going to call up Mr. Pat Palumbo and explain who he is. Mr. Pat Palumbo. Reason this special recognition here. I'm going to read what it says on this report. It says, may this milestone year be a celebration of your incredible journey and the wisdom you have gathered along the way. Your life is a shining example of grace, strength, and resilience. May your days continue to be filled with love, joy, and cherished moments. Here's to the amazing person you are and the remarkable life you live. Cheers and 95 wonderful years. Sincerely, fellas, be guided by family.
I have to add to this one. Now wait a minute. 55 years in the industry. 55 years. But that's not only the amazing thing. I want all of y'all to say a special happy birthday. Yesterday he turned 95. So
wonderful celebration. Can you once again give it up for the founders for putting this phenomenal commencement? Now we're going to bring to you our video, What's New with the BBINY. Just in case you were wondering, take a look at the screen.
Integrated solution designed specifically for barber and beauty professionals to help organize, maintain, and elevate their business. Dashboard. Your personalized dashboard allows you to budget and keep track of everything easily, all in the palm of your hand. Important dates. Style keeping helps you manage, maintain, and meet important dates, reminders, and financial obligations that must be fulfilled in order to operate and thrive in your career or business. Goals. Using the Style Keeping app, you can set smart financial goals. Income expense screening. The Style Keeping app helps you manage your finances and makes you differentiate between your income and expenses, which will enable you to grow your business accordingly. At the touch of a button, conveniently share your Style Keeping records and finances with your CPA or accountant to stay ahead of the game with your quarterly and yearly taxes.
Give her a round of applause. Download the app. Style Keeping.
I have to say that 4 years ago, this came to me when it was you, my students, inspired me to create this app. This app is a helpmate to you. So you stop doing the guessing game. How much taxes you should pay. Don't think the IRS is a bad man. Just do what so you can grow. What about retirement? What about savings? This will help you. All in the palm of your hand. We launched it last March and it's doing amazing. It's helping individuals. And I want to help you. As Mr. Felder and I travel around the world with NACAs being evaluators, and I go to all these schools, and they are not taught this. They're not taught the financial part of it. That's where we're going to come in to help you. So in your bag, you do have the free app. You're welcome.
And now we've got a very special announcement. Should we turn to the screen? All right, let's do it.
You see the title, right? The gift within your hands. I want to say congratulations to all y'all because you discovered your gifts. What are your gifts discovered? What I mean by that, when you have a gift, for example, I never had a job, but I'll explain what that means. When you can have a gift, you work. To a job. A job can be taken away from you. You can go there and the job be closed. You can shut down. But when you got a gift, no one can take that work away from you. You can't lose your gift. I really want you to understand that. You go to work. You don't go to a job. You go to work. I used to think work means just to do something. Work actually means to reveal yourself. It means to fulfill your purpose. It means to become yourself. When you go to work, you take your gift with you. So every time you drape a client, you're working. Every time you pump that chair, you're working. Every time you collect your money, you're working. That's job. You're blessed. And your future is not around you or in front of you, it's in you. And Barber is where? That means you got the potential to make money no matter where you go. And this book explains how to scale yourself throughout the business. Okay? It's here to scale yourselves. No matter how you went to apprenticeship or went to a master license, you're trying to scale yourself. Where you should be each year. And the information I provided here, it's like a step-by-step guide. And I've been working on this for at least 6 years. At least 6 years. I might have showed a little draft to my nephew at one time. I said, wow. There's much more to it. So with that being said, I want to thank Ms. Feller for supporting me in this. With this book coming soon, the gift within their hands. And that's going to give it to all of you. And I know it's going to help you. So remember, Barber is where? And nobody can take it away unless what? So congratulations. I commend you for finding your gift. And get ahead of this day. And enjoy it as it comes to the end. Again, get ahead of this day. And enjoy it as it comes to the end. Congratulations. I appreciate you all.
Look at that. Remember that your journey is not one that you take alone. Now you got the style keeping app and you got the gift within your hands. Okay. All right. So we're going to have a raffle now. In order to celebrate your achievements even more, we have 2 special raffles lined up just for you. Now, did they receive a ticket? Oh, everybody knows their number. Y'all know your number, right?
It's only for the students, and these are 2 very special gifts. So we're going to have my sister Michelle pick 2 numbers. And let's see what the first one is. Woo!
Is that a prize? Yes.
It's 2 tickets to the New York Jets game. Section 224A, row 6. Huge football fans. From Appointed Time Legacy in memory of Larry Hilton Jr. And it goes to number 22. 22, where you at? 22? I gotta get another one. 22. Oh, I gotta pick another number because he's not here. Lucky you. Okay, so this year marks my 39th radio anniversary. So I'm gonna pick number 39. 39, where you at? 39. Look at you. Now, only thing is you gotta take me with you to the football game. You can take that part. Congratulations.
L Smooth.
So, because this year marks the 19th year that the seed was planted
for the BBINY. We're gonna go with number 19.
I just want to take this time to thank someone. And this person is my champion. And that's Mr. Felder. This man right here, I thank him for being consistent. I thank him for leaving a legacy for our family. I thank him for doing what he do for his family. When he came home from work and said, you know, I think I want to open up a barbering school. And I said, do you see it? And he said, yeah, I see it. I'm training individuals every day. If you know me, if you say you want to do something, you know I'm going to jump on it. So 4 days from there was a book of our corporation papers. I said, what's next? And he said, oh, okay. And it came, and again, we came up with the name of Never Give Up. It's been some hurdles. Don't think it was easy. It's been some hurdles, but we was able to push through. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for putting your family first. First God, but then you put your family. I thank you for being a great example of others. I love you. I'm right with you. I just want to say a special thanks to a couple of people. I want to say thank you for Dr. Waltham, Dr. Wynn, Ms. Cassandra, if you could please come up. I want to thank my mother-in-law. Unfortunately, she's not here. But I want to thank my mom, Carolyn Cooper. Roosevelt High School. I have to just tell you this quick story. Dr. Wynn had decided to come to the school several times and call several times and again and again and again and did not give up. And I finally spoke to Dr. Wynn and I said, I heard her passion behind this vision of giving her students this aid. And let me tell you, I went home, I said, man, you gotta do something with Dr. Wynn in Roosevelt High School. He said, what are you talking about? I said, they really want a barber program there. And she brought it to the board, and the board pushed it through. She said, this is one of her bucket lists, that she wanted to do it. But Mr. Bell and I want to thank y'all for trusting us, for creating this curriculum to make it successful for these students. This is history in the making. This is amazing. And we want to do it with other schools as well. We teach entrepreneurship. We're now, are you up there? Oh, hi there. Okay, I'll hold your flowers down here too. All right. This next person is, again, my sister, Shayla, for her helping us with all our events and believing in us. We love you. We don't talk all the time. It could be a year we don't talk, 2 years we don't talk, but every now and then, that text goes off and we reach out to each other. You don't have to talk to your friend all the time to know that they're there for you. My sister-in-law, Lisa. My other sister, Lachey. My sister-in-law comes every time to help out. Don't ask her to sing because she can't sing, but I'm just saying, she says, I'm going to be there just like Ashante. Thank you so much. Lachey, I want to thank you. I'm not going to do it, but thank you for stepping in and being there for me. Late night calls. Thank you for it.
All right, so before I close out,
Thank you. I have to say thank you to my cousin, Lawrence, my special DJ. If y'all want to use him, y'all have to come through me. I'm kidding. He flew all the way from Las Vegas. Is that love? I have Florida in the house. I have Virginia, Maryland. I have Connecticut in the house. My girl Denise. That's love when people travel for you. So I just want to say that. Okay?
I'm about ready to go home. I missed something. Well, I know I missed some flowers. Were there some flowers delivered?
Yes, they're down there. Jasmine has them in the back.
All right, so I'm blessed. I am blessed to have a wife that's supportive. Any type of ideas or not say visions, but I got some business ventures. She always there to support me. And immediately, when I say I see something, she goes the next step and try to find out more to present it to me to make it better. So with that, I'm truly blessed because when I heard this school, definitely wouldn't be here, and his graduation certainly would not be the way that is. So if we all could just stand and give this fellow a round of applause. This fella's an amazing mind. Great mind. Great mind. Loves everybody. She loves everybody. She tries to help everybody. So again, one more applause for Ms. Felder. Without her, and thank her for this graduation together. Let you know, this is the flowers. We love you, we love you.
Came out, and at this moment, as the students will come up to the stage and take our picture, we're gonna be blessed with a little bit of DJ Flamboyant. So I would like the students to come up. Family, they will meet you in the outside.